a Dark Souls level AI where you actually have to talk to it like a normal person. Like, because a lot of the AIs are like Genshin Impact level difficulty. But, like, we need to have like an actual like AI that gets annoyed if you're not nice to her. Because that way it's like a training program for a real girl. Yeah, women are cooked. Yeah, no, I'm serious. They should do that. No, they should. They could call it oh fuck. I'll think of a good name for it. Yeah, and good idea. Yeah, to nag you every once in a while, to be annoying, something like that. Call it woman. Oh.
To gaslight you. To gaslight you. This AI already does that. All jokes aside, I don't think it would necessarily be a bad idea, because I was talking to my wife today, and my wife actually has a problem speaking in public. She generally doesn't know how. She just doesn't know how to read a room. Like, she means well, but she's not a very social person. And she asked me, like, what do you think about the AI? And I was like, no. No, absolutely not. Like, you need to start talking with real people. You need to actually go out there and actually talk to real people, because the AI doesn't work like that. And I don't think, like, they can change it. Is the way that the language models work. They are there to please you. They're like a mirror of yourself. And so if you actually try to talk to AI in order to learn how to speak with real people, that would be catastrophic. Now here's the interesting thing. You know, like Asmongold is saying, well, wouldn't it be nice if men learned how to behave around women? That's not the problem. Like, that's the feminist argument, but feminists aren't men. They don't see things from our side of the fence. They have absolutely no idea why men are bad at talking to girls. And I'll tell you why that is. It's like, well, when you're guy number 3,564 in her inbox, she's treating you like a piece of meat. Like, she's treating you like a product. She's like in a supermarket, and you have like 1, maybe 2 seconds to say anything interesting before she moves on. And that's the reality, is the supply and demand of the market. There's too much demand and too little supply. Because what happens, like, you would think in a normal society, one guy, one girl, right? That's not how it works. It's like most of the girls go for the top 5% of men. Which is kind of funny, because like all the feminist arguments are literally about projecting. Every single one of them, if you think about it. Like, they will say, oh my goodness, like, men are sexualizing women, and they have unrealistic expectations. Kind of funny, because I got a lot of friends, you know, they're a 7, and if they see a 10, they don't even approach her. Like, their expectation is like, oh, maybe I get a 6 or a 7, and then we can hook up. Women expectation, you see a 5, and she goes right for the chat, you know, like, and only the chat. Like, the chat is the only thing in her life. Nothing else exists, and she's a 5. You get to see women that are hitting the wall at 40, and they're upset that more successful rich men are dating 20-year-olds. And they're livid about it, because when they were 20, they were also dating the 40-year-old men, right? So now they're like shaming and trying to use all of this gaslighting, all of this nonsense. It's how the world works, right? So it's not about like men not being nice to women. We shouldn't look at how men and women behave online and say that that is how they behave in real life. Because online is just letters on the screen. Online is just, you know, the dehumanization, if you will. Like, most of the time you wouldn't act like that in person. And so going back to the AI, like, would it actually help a man that's shy, introverted, a little bit autistic, doesn't have a car, doesn't have enough money to move out, or maybe lives in a one-room apartment, you know, would it help him learn how to talk to women? Absolutely not. He knows how to talk to women. It's just that women don't want to talk to him. And so, you know, maybe if you can create something where, I guess, like, at the very best, you can train a man how to hook up, right? Like how to use a dating website better. And you have, like, the AI waifu that's incredibly disinterested, that you have, like, 5 seconds to attract her attention. And then you, like, need to look at her likes and her preferences and to try to manipulate them in such a way to score a date, which is like a job interview. But if you do that, then all the men have access to that. And it again like makes the problem worse because at the end of the day it's about supply and demand, right? So like once every single man learns the trick, you're back to square one. Now I don't think like AI can be used in order to learn how to communicate with other people. If you really want to learn how to communicate with other people, like you have social anxiety or something like that, you just gotta force yourself into social situations. It is what it is. It's like having a broken spine after a car crash, and now you need to force yourself to start walking again. It's incredibly painful, very difficult, agonizing, but if you don't do it, you're never going to walk. So that's the reality. By the way, I don't think like the AI is a problem for guys. This is what a lot of people are worried. It's like, oh my goodness, this will end the birth rates. And I saw Andrew Tate and many other twats being like, oh my goodness, this is going to destroy society. Yes, because what men want is a woman that they can talk with, and that's it. You can't do anything else with the AI, you can talk to it. That's literally what every man wants in a woman, right? Meanwhile, the husbando, oh, now that's going to be dangerous. You know, there's that book, Harry Potter. Did you guys read Harry Potter when you were a kid? It's written by a woman. Apparently, she knows some shit that other people don't. Which one is the one with the Half-Blood Prince, right? Like the journal. Where you have like a young adolescent girl that's talking to the journal, and the journal is just like sucking her life force. And is just telling her what she wants to hear. Telling her that she's beautiful, feeding her ego. And the journal like belongs to Voldemort, right? Like, and he's like really annoyed that he has to talk with a teenage girl. But like he knows, like he's very smart, intelligent, and like he knows exactly what to say in order to keep her hooked and keep her glued to that journal. That's literally what the AI is going to be like. You're going to have women being hooked, being absolutely glued to this shit, especially if they make the AI behave like Christian Grey or some other bullshit like Grey's Anatomy, right? If they make the AI behave like that husbando, then people are cooked. Because like there's going to be a lot of women that are going to be addicted to that, and women are actually the bottleneck of society when it comes to the birth rates, right? Like if you have 60% of the men locking themselves indoors and talking to the AI waifu, that's still not a problem, because the other 40% of the men are going to party like it's 1920. But when you have 60% of the women being locked into their homes, that is a problem. All in all, though, I don't think like AIs can replace human beings. They just can't. When you talk to them, you know, you get addicted in the beginning, it's okay, but like after a while you get bored. And so it's the same like when social media appeared, right? Like initially people freak out. They say that it's dangerous, it will end humanity. The answer is like, yes, it is dangerous, but like there can be safety features around it. Like people start learning how to use it properly. Obviously not everyone, you know, you still have people that are addicted to Twitter and shit. But it's not as bad as it used to be. And certainly like the future generations aren't going to be addicted to the thing as we are. It's just like something that people will have to navigate around. Still, if you're an introverted guy, if you don't know how to talk to women, I would strongly suggest that you do not think that, oh, I'm going to talk to this AI and it's actually going to help me, because it's not. And I also don't think that they can even simulate how a woman behaves in such a situation where she's being approached by a stranger for the first time. And assuming that they did, right, once every single man learns the ropes, once every single man does the same thing, it becomes boring and normal and mundane. And so women are yet again going to change their preferences. Bad idea, Asmongold. I get where you're coming from. I understand that your heart is in the right place, but this is not going to fix society. Anyway, I need to say this, right? Very important. Holy shit. Do you know you need to like, comment, and subscribe? Like, it helps with the algorithm much more than before. I'm sorry to say this. It is what it is, right? So I would appreciate it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on my live stream. While you're liking, there's a pinned comment there. It may take you to my live stream as well. See you later.